Welcome in, everybody. Hello, I'm doing things a little different this week. I am kind of breaking you guys all up into different videos. So, hello, my name is Crystal Doty. I am an international intuitive, spiritual mentor, author, and I'm your angel girl. I come on here every week to do readings. And like I said, I'm doing things a little bit different this week. I am going to do 4 videos. So that means for those of you who are live or on the replay, you can just only watch your video if you want. You don't have to sit through everybody else's sign. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm going to watch the views on the videos and see how this goes. So this video is just for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm using the Everyday Witch, which is like, oh my gosh, my new love, love, love. I love this deck to death. I love it so much. I'm probably going to use it forever. And I'm also using the Archangel Michael deck. So this video is only Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, unless, you know, somebody else's sign comes in, which sometimes happens, and I'm going to get right to it. So here we go for Archangel Michael, and I'm tapping into my fire signs. Now you could be cross-watching. This could also be your moon or your rising sign. You can check all 3. Yeah, you can cross-watch your friends, your family. And again, thank you for being here. Thanks for tagging people into the comments. If you have fire sign friends that need a positive message today, definitely come in. And Michelle says, please say this week is going to be better. You know what? That's totally up to you. I'm going to read what the energies are around you, but you guys have freedom of choice. You can do with it what you will and what you can. And if you need coaching, if you need a one-on-one reading, go to crystaldoty.com. Also, my next 6-week mentorship. Oh my gosh, I just dropped half the deck. My next 6-week mentorship is coming up in November. If you really want to experience the creme de la creme and work with me on a more intimate level and really get to know how you can work your magic in your life so that it is up to you on what kind of week you have, definitely look into that, crystaldoty.com. All right, come on, fire signs. Let's see what you got going on. So you guys, this is the first of 4 videos. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what is the overall vibe for your week? Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So stay focused, fire signs. Sorry, I'm having to turn down my light because on YouTube I look like a white ghost. There I am. Look, I have color on my face. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So I actually feel like this is going to be a week where you are going to be heavily distracted. I think that things are going to come up. Things are going to try to take you away from your intentions. You're just like, you know, I just see it's like whether it be the media, whether it be people in your life, whether it just be, you've got an intention this week, fire sign, and you're like, I want to get it done, but I just feel like things are coming at me left and right. And I want you to see that for the most part, distractions are just kind of a way to keep you away from your goal. And if you can kind of realize that and not take them for face value, maybe you can start to kind of maneuver around them or delegate or put it on the back burner if you can. Yeah, stay focused on your intention. The prayer on here says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. So I highly recommend, if you're a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, get an intention for this week. Okay, just like go into this week. Don't go into it with like, oh, we'll just see what happens. I would go in it with like, no, on Sunday, a week from now, or whenever you're watching this, right? Sunday night next week, I want to feel this way. I want to have accomplished these things. I want to have worked towards this thing, right? And have an intention. So help me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. So another thing is that sometimes distractions are if distractions happen, but if you go too far into that distraction and you go too far off of your path, it might be because you're scared of your path, right? Maybe you put a big intention out there and you're afraid of failing or you're afraid of succeeding. And, you know, procrastination and distractions happen sometimes when we're just scared of our own success or scared of something. We're worried about something. We're stressed. We have tension. So if we can release those things, if we can kind of release that stress, release the tension, release, you know, some of the fears that you might have. Maybe you will be less distracted and less procrastinating, okay? So just one more time, you guys, I'm only doing fire signs in this video. I'm breaking our videos up into 4 different videos so that you guys can watch them in whole. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this. You guys can let me know how you liked it. All right, so for Aries, well, this just jumped out of the deck. There's so much energy today. Goodness, I feel like that's like the second time I've had to like pick that up. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel a lot of energy around you, fire sign. So I do feel like this could be a very productive week if we could work through some things. So Aries, you've got the Queen of Cups. You are 100% creating something, okay? So this is the Queen of Cups in this deck. She is with child, and she has this big plate of abundance. You know, she's got this conch shell and it's overflowing with water. There's a fish down in the water, which means abundance. This is like you're manifesting abundance. You're creating abundance. You're so-called pregnant, gestating with something is in the works. Okay. And so stay focused on that, because whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever it is that you're working towards, it's coming, right? Just like you can't stop a baby from coming, right? If it's due to come at a certain time, it's coming. And there's a lot of things around her that could distract her, right? These like little jumping fish and this cat that's jumping up around her. I posted something really funny the other day that could be I don't know, an example. It was a Buddhist monk who's in his prayers, and there's like 5 or 6 kittens that are just like jumping all over him, and they're tugging at his robes. And it's so funny. And he just stays completely focused in, you know, his chanting. And I love that video. And I was like, wow, this could be you, right? If you just kind of keep those distractions at bay and you just keep focused. So yeah, you're definitely manifesting something really big, Aries. Just stay focused. Look at her gaze is just only on what she's holding. She's not paying attention to there's a cat on her throne and there's a cat down here and there's distractions around her. She's literally just looking at what is in her hands. So look at what you are holding, what it is you want, what it is that you're offering, what it is that you want out of this week. Leo, you've got your own card, the Sun card. This is a fabulous week for you. They're dancing in this field of sunflowers. You know, most people that read tarot will say that the Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. It's good health, it's good friends, it's optimism. Definitely stay optimistic. But, you know, when we relate it to this card here, where we're talking about don't be distracted, your social life might be a little distracting this week, Leo. Whoops, that's my ringtone. Your social life might be a little distracting. See, I got distracted by my phone. That's hilarious. So, yeah, just make sure you stay really balanced and don't be afraid to say no to going out and playing too much this week. Oddly enough, we have another woman with child in this picture. So fire signs, a lot of energy around pregnancy, a lot of energy around creating, a lot of energy around manifesting. Yeah. Sagittarius, you've got the 9 of Cups. So you've got some big dreams. Look at this. She's sitting on the beach. She's dreaming of something better. That's what I'm hearing. You've got something that you want that's better, but you keep getting distracted in like maybe the mundane. You know, you're like, I just keep getting distracted by the muggle stuff. And, you know, this is just a sign you got to keep your sight on what you're wanting. Close your eyes a lot, Sagittarius, you know, because you have an inner vision that you see with your eyes closed that maybe you're not seeing with your eyes open. And that's what I'm hearing is that, you know, in your meditations and in your alone time, and by the, you know, if you haven't had a lot of time of quiet and silence and alone time, maybe you're forgetting that you have that vision. And so get back into your vision, close your eyes and really ask, like, what is the vision I have for my life? And even if you need to simplify it down to what is the vision I have for this week, like I was saying, like, put yourself in where you want to be next Sunday. I mean, all of you guys, where do you want to be next Sunday? And how do you want to feel about yourself? And what will you want to have accomplished? And Archangel Michael is right here for you, helping you to stay on target, helping you to stay taking that aim. And for some of you, this could just be, I don't have an inner vision, you know, like when we're visionless. And I want you to ask yourself, why are you visionless? Why do you not have a vision for your life? Is it because you're afraid of disappointment? Is it because you're afraid to dream of something too big? Who cares? It's just an imagination, right? Like, what is your big thing that you want to be working towards? Sometimes we're afraid to dream because we would, you know, if we got in touch with our biggest dream, we wouldn't even know the first step to take. But that's the thing. Unless you get in touch with that bigger vision. I'm really hearing for some of you fire signs, you need to dream a little bigger. Have a little more faith. Flex that faith muscle. Unless you're willing to do that, the first step won't, of course, if you're waiting for the first step and then you have the dream, that doesn't work. The first step is to have the vision. Have the vision in your mind. Ask for a vision. Work on gaining a vision. And let it come from your heart. Let it come from a place of, this is going to make me happy and it's going to bless everyone around me. That's and hold that vision, even if you're like, I have no idea. You know, the greatest success stories always start with somebody going, I had no idea how that was going to work. I had no idea how this was going to manifest. That's the greatest success stories. It's the least likely person, the least likely circumstance. And, you know, everybody here wants to see some sort of, they want to see God in their life somehow, right? You want to see how the mystic really works. You want to really know how magic works. Get that vision in your head first. This is for all of my fire signs. And then believe in that vision. Just like the women on these pictures that are with child, there's no doubt, right? There's baby in there, right? There's no doubt that their vision is going to come true. And so we have Archangel Michael here just really helping you stay on task and stay with that aim and just really, yeah, focused intention. Focused intention. What's your target? Because, you know, in a week, these are only weekly readings, you may not get to that vision. What's the step? What is the target this week? That's a big question for you. Please don't enter this week without having some sort of target that you want to make. And here's the coolest thing. If you really want to work on building your self-esteem and your confidence, create an intention, small, 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 like something that you're like, this is a no-brainer, I can do this. And then do it. And that sense of accomplishment, even if it's small, if you let yourself have that feeling of sense of accomplishment, your self-esteem will come up a little bit. And then next week, another small, small, small intention. And you go, wow, I did it. Another week, week 2, imagine yourself 2 weeks of hitting a target goal that you had in mind, even if it's silly. Even you're like, I'm going to do 5 push-ups every night or whatever, right? Like whatever this is that you want, just small, small, small. You gain that 2 weeks of gaining a goal. You let yourself receive the satisfaction, a little bit higher on the scale of confidence. And over time, you'll start to trust yourself. You'll be able to trust that you can set a goal and actually make it. And you'll also start to understand that times that you don't meet your goal isn't because you're lazy or incapable or worthless or stupid. It's because maybe you're scared. And maybe your first step is dealing with that fear. Or maybe you don't have maybe the step is too far away from you, right? And maybe there's another step before that you need to take, maybe some research that you need to do, or someone you need to talk to, or a different plan to get there, right? You start to have a little bit more compassion for yourself for not meeting those goals. instead of beating yourself up and never making a goal again. Okay. So there's your little talk from Archangel Michael. Keep focused. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Meet that intention. Believe in your intention. Work on that self-esteem. You got this. And more than anything, don't beat yourself up. All right, you guys, I'm going to close up this video. We'll go on to the next sign. And I will see you over in the next video. Fire signs, I love you so much. I'm sending lots of love to your focused intention and your goals. I know you can do it. Let's do it. Have a fabulous week.